Hello and welcome to Martin Lucas Investors channel. My name is Sensei and I'll be doing the Sunday show for you guys today. We're going to be discussing some very important things, some very exciting news, some very exciting event. Yeah, so today the first thing we're going to look at is Robinhood UK. So I believe I'm one of the first people to have the app. Definitely one of the first people to be broadcasting it on YouTube. So some disappointments, some good things, some disappointments, some things to come. I've got some information about that. I'll be showing you the app. Um, so that would be exciting. So do stick around for that if you're watching live or if you're watching this video later on. We'll also be talking about the Bitcoin ETF approval and um, apparently there's a 90% chance it's going to get approved this week. I'll give you my thoughts on that, my trades for that, and how I'm going to be approaching the news and how I'm going to be trading the news. And then some more exciting news is I'm going to be launching another 1K to 10K portfolio. I'm going to be doing um, a crypto one. For anyone who missed out on the last one, we're going to start a brand new one. It might be a 2K to 20K one because we've made 2,000, we've made 1,200 with $400 in the last challenge, and I know a lot of people have been asking me, how do I join? Am I too late? So I decided to make a new one. Um, there was also going to be a 1K to 10K challenge with the stocks on Robinhood's account, and there's also going to be a leverage trading 1K to 10K challenge, which I'll be explaining to you more. All the information will be on my website, sensei-crypto.com. And I'll be giving you a 50% discount code in this video and in this live show. So welcome in everyone. This is very exciting. Um, to be back. We were away for Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve. I hope you can forgive me, but I bet I'm sure you can understand why I was away. Um, but yeah, let's get into it. Let's see who's here. Let's talk about Robinhood first. This is the Robinhood UK website. um, so this is the information we knew before. This is what everyone has access to. Unlock your investing potential. Obviously, for those who don't know, which I'm sure everyone watching this does know, Robinhood is one of the largest um, sort of trading commission-free trading platforms in the US. It's what the general public like to use. It's basically commission-free, unlike the major ones, Vanguard, Portfolio, all that sort of stuff. You pay fees on every trade. Robinhood is for sort of for the people. The best equivalent we had in the UK, I believe, probably Trading 212. I know some people use Free Trade, but I think Trading 212 was the market leader in the UK. Obviously, after the Vanguards, the banks, etc. The commission-free ones, I think Trading 212 is considered the best in the UK. But now we have access to Robinhood, or a select few have an access to Robinhood UK, and I'm sure a lot of you will be getting access in, if you haven't got it already, maybe in the coming weeks, certainly in the coming months. The app is still a beta. It's not on the App Store. You get a special link for it. I'll be showing you that in a second. But this is what the website says. It says unlock your investing potential. Um, it tells us, I'm just having a quick look at the comments. So yes, Robinhood has launched in the UK. It has been launched for a couple weeks. Martyn managed to have an account, but because he has a US account and it's a new UK app, they haven't been able to sort him out his UK account. But yes, it has launched. I have access to it. I'll be showing the app in shortly. I'm just going over what we already knew and the basics of Robinhood UK. Excuse me. Yeah, so the first perk it says is 5% back on your cash. So obviously that's great. Uninvested cash is 5%. There is no cap and you can withdraw any time. I think they pay the 5% out at the end of every month. And then you've got 2.25 million cash protected through the FDIC. Let's double check that. So this is what I was looking for. I was going to just see if the UK Financial Services Compensation Scheme does not apply, but it seems like what does apply is the FDIC, which is the US equivalent, which is actually better because it's 2.25 million compared to I think it's 85,000 in the UK. And the next perk is trade US stocks with no commission or FX fees. So that's obviously great. That's the reason we like Robinhood, why we like trading 212. Create an account and trade with over 6,000 US stocks. I don't know what the number is for 212. I think it's around the same. And ADRs from as little as $1 with no commission or foreign exchange fees. Let's check what this says. Fractional shares are liquid outside the Robinhood and are not transferable. Not all securities available through Robinhood are eligible for fractional share orders. For a complete explanation of conditions, you can have a look at the customer agreement. Um, Robinhood Securities LLC is a member of SIPC, which protects securities for customers of its members up to 500,000. So again, if you're playing with the big money, it's good to take into consideration. Trade your favorite US stocks anytime, day or night. Again, a new feature that Trading 212 recently brought out as well. So what it's saying here is trade 24 hours, trade Tesla, Amazon, Apple, and more of your favorite US stocks 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. So it seems like the weekend trading is not here, and it's probably limited to I'd imagine about 20 stocks. Let's see what it says here. 24-hour market trading is available from Sunday 8 p.m. to Friday 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Trading outside the US market hours involves additional risks like increased price volatility and low trading volume. We know about that. We don't mind. Okay, so that's what the website tells. I've got some extra information that the website doesn't tell us, and I will be showing you the app now. So welcome in everyone. If you're watching this as a video, please hit the like. If you're watching this as a live stream, I'm sure you've already hit the like because we're sitting on over 50 likes, which is amazing. So thank you for that. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. So without further ado, let me show you the the UK Robinhood app. So let's see if we can get a drum roll. Here we go. And here is the app. So, welcome to Robinhood. Research your first investment and or learn a few basics so you can make investment decisions with confidence. So this is the app. I deposited £50 just to play around with for now, but I think we'll be doing a $1,000 challenge. What's interesting, as soon as I deposited the £50, Great British pounds, it was instantly converted without me doing anything, just as it was deposited, instantly converted into dollars. Um, so let me see if this is working. Oh, thank you for subscribing. So I'm not sure if you can see exactly all the details, but what it's saying is there's 5% under the cash section. It's saying there's a 5% AER. It seems like you get paid out not daily but monthly. It converts it straight into dollars. So that's the first page. I wonder if the people with the US app can see if there's any major differences. So again, you can search stocks. You can go to SPCE, for example, and you can see it's what we always see on Martyn's channel. People in the UK will be very excited to see a chart like that in our own hands. Um, so it has all the same features where you can see the earnings and the analyst ratings and the company stats. So that's good. Back to the main page. You can create your watch list or screener. Then the next one is the search button where you can you can see the daily movers at the bottom. You can set price alerts, see what's made new 52-week highs, and then obviously search for your stock. The next one along is the news tab. The tab is just at the bottom. You can't actually see it, but there's only, see if I can make this a bit smaller so you can see the whole. Not sure if that helps, but this is just the news tab, nothing too interesting. And then let me double check this before I show you on screen. I don't want any sensitive information. So let's go back. That was fine. So then it's the sort of the menu: investing, transfers, history, documents, tax center, security password settings. So that's all in in this section here, which shows your total balance. So I did ask them a few questions. So as you saw, no options, which was something I was looking forward to, and I know a lot of UK people are looking forward to because we don't have access to the best options platforms. There's plus 500, there's always a few issues with that. And there's some more institutional ones that are open to bigger investors. But unfortunately, there is no options. No options trading in the UK. Hopefully, it is to come. I'm sure there's many much more sort of regulations in the UK compared to the US on why there isn't any options. So let me show you some of the questions I asked them. Let me bring this on screen. So I sent them a message. Where the crypto section is, if I can use margin, um, Robinhood Gold, APY on uninvested cash, and is there trading options? And their response basically was they told me about the APY, which was good, and how to activate it because you have to go to the account settings and then select investing, scroll down, cash sweep program, and then you have to sort of enroll yourself into that. So that's you have to take that into consideration. They told me about Robinhood Gold, but I don't see a specific place to sign up for Robinhood Gold. So if anyone from the US knows exactly how to do that, I will double check if we have it or not. But it doesn't seem like Robinhood Gold has been rolled out yet. But the good news is we seem to get the 5% without having Robinhood Gold, which I don't think is the case in the US. So it told me a bit about Robinhood Gold, which is not what I was. And then they started talking about a 3% match on the IRA, but obviously I don't think the customer service is realizing that I am in the UK and we don't do IRAs here. Um, so after a bit more conversation, no margin trading in the UK. Crypto trading, the crypto app isn't available in the UK. It is available in some European countries, but not in the UK. And then let's bring you back to this screen. So unfortunately, no futures account, no trading account, so no margin on your portfolio, no what else did they not say no to? No options, which is a big hit. No ISA. There is no ISA. This is a different conversation. There seems to be no ISA yet, which is very disappointing because who really, obviously, after you utilize the ISA, this. This is great, but it doesn't seem like it's just a brokerage account with um with no ISA. So I'm gonna see if I can get more information out of them and see if we do have a time frame in mind for when this ISA will come out because I think it's inevitable for that to happen. But no ISA yet. So from the title of the video, you could see that expectations versus reality. We were expecting a bit more. The reality is we didn't get what we were expecting, which is a shame. But it's a great first step. I mean, we've been waiting for Robinhood to come to UK for years, so I'm thankful it's here. Just not the reason we've been waiting for Robinhood and really wanted to get our hands on Robinhood is because we saw all the amazing options trading, IRAs, the ease of access to 24-hour trading. We saw how much Robinhood was innovating, and it just seems like we're back to basics. We're seeing Robinhood of when it first came out in the US. Um, but I have the app now. I can get in contact with them. I imagine they'll bring these features out months, not years, like it took in the US. So, to be honest, I'm slightly disappointed, but I'm happy I've got the Robinhood app. I'll have to make a decision. I think I'll carry on utilizing 212 until at least there's an ISA available. But that's Robinhood. If you have any questions, let me know, and I can show you the app and explore it a bit further. If you know where Robinhood Gold is in the US, please let me know because I can't find it. And it was suggested that will be available. Um, any more information or any questions, do let me know in the chat. But that's Robinhood UK. We'll be talking about it a bit more. If there's any questions, let me know. But let's get into the charts and into the questions. Okay, welcome in everyone. Let's see how many people do we have, how many likes. We have 29 watching, so thank you all for joining in. If you haven't already, we've got 53 likes, but I'm trying to get 100 maybe this show. If that's possible, let's hit the like button. If we get 100 likes, I'll donate $100 to our charity partner, Zach, in Uganda. He does all the education. He's a charity that runs. He likes to educate the people of Uganda, the children, and provide them with their school fees, their stationery, their books. He also helps fund wells. So very important thing. So if we do get 100 likes, I will be donating $100. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. So thank 34 people watching. So that's one of our best. We've just explained Robinhood UK. We've just gone through it. So if you have missed that, just rewind the live stream a little bit and then join us back because we're going to be talking about the Bitcoin ETF that has a 90% chance of being approved this week and how I'm going to trade that. And then we're also going to talk about the new 1K to 10K challenges. But first, let's say hi to everyone. Let's see who's here. Jamar is here. Welcome here. Welcome. I haven't seen you here before, so welcome to the show. Robinhood has launched. I got the app, I think 3 or 4 days ago. Henrik, good evening to you all. Hello, Stephen. Hi to you. AdviceNet. Hello, ETF. Can't wait. But why is crypto down? Crypto's down because ETF's been the ETF news has been pumping Bitcoin for the last couple months. So we'll talk about it a little bit more in just a moment. Rallo, hello to you. Dominic Webb, hi to you. Craig, good evening, everyone. Good to see you back, Sensei. Thank you for being here, Greg. AdviceNet, trading 212, still most trust to them. ISA investment is the best product with them. Yes, I agree. I think for the moment, Robinhood trading 212, I thought as soon as Robinhood will come out, I'd switch to Robinhood. But for now, trading 212 is still better than Robinhood, at least here in the UK. Craig says, I got my account before Christmas. Hopefully, I got my account before Christmas. Oh, amazing. Hopefully, they bring crypto out soon. Not a fan of Coinbase. Is nice to know your average prices. Yes, it would be nice to have the Robinhood crypto as well. Dominic Webb doesn't have an ISA. It doesn't seem that way. So no, not at the moment. Ben on Foxton, evening all. I have a holding on London AIM market that had a great first week of the year, finished at 61% up. Lovely way to start the year. Congratulations to you. We can always have a look at the chart and do a technical analysis. Just become a member, and we can look into that for you. But congratulations to you. Yorkshire Farming. Any idea when they will introduce a lot more people? I think the rollout will be coming very shortly for most people. I think you should expect it in at least in January. I think January most people will be getting the rollout. At least the people that have put their name down for the wait list. When it comes to the App Store, maybe next month. Yorkshire, yeah, we answered you. Timothy Sado, thanks for your time and for sharing your expertise with us tonight. No worries at all. Thank you for being here. MZ, so hardly a groundbreaking breakthrough using Robinhood. Yes, exactly, unfortunately. Tiro, great overview. Thank you very much. Timothy Sado, one step at a time. Yes, it is one step at a time. You would think they would. We've waited this long. You'd think that they'll bring a few more features to us. but they didn't. But yeah, one step at a time. Would you say XRP is offering nice entry points now? I think XRP around the 50 cent mark is great. I've always said it can go down back down to 30 cent, but 50 cent, my price target in the next couple years is $5 to $10. So 50 cent is a great entry point because I think there's a 10x in it. In my opinion, obviously not financial advice. Raman says hi all, hello to you, Raymond. Sorry. um, Sensei, good to see you again. Nice to see you too. Thank you for joining. Martin Lucas has put a please vote in X poll. He's done a Twitter poll, so please do and go and vote in that. Oh, James is here. Nice to see you, James 007. Good evening, Sensei, and everybody. Um, what will what will it be for Virgin Galactic this week? Virgin Galactic is breaking down, unfortunately. So I'd imagine it'll be sideways, maybe a down week for SVCE, but we can have a look at that later into the show after we get through the Bitcoin news. Just remind me if I forget. PayPal 2024. I haven't seen PayPal. If you want to become a member, we can look at PayPal's chart and see if there's an entry point. Timothy says, first time watching and enjoying your content. Oh, wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much. Welcome to the show. We answer everyone's questions. We try and give you as many different perspectives on trading and um, opportunities and all sort of stuff. We're a great community here, and that's why you can see everyone's a member. Like 95% of people here are members. We're a family. We all help each other. So do consider becoming a member. It's a few dollars a month. Tia Roll, can we check IMAMB once again? I'm still fully in the trade. Yes, let's have a quick look at it now. Good evening, Raymond and James. Can you look into Maga Coin Sensei? And there is Bitcoin ETF poll. And there's another poll. If you can just click on the link, it takes you to Martyn's X and you can answer the poll. Let's have a quick look at at the two suggestions just before we get into the Bitcoin ETF news and how I'll be trading that. Got my head cut out of it. IMAB. I'm sure we've looked at this before. Let's see how it's looking now. Oh, did I do something? That looks fine. Oh no. What's going on? Why can't I see anything? So if you give me 30 seconds, let me try and solve this problem. Let's go back to comments, see what's going on here. Might need to open up Google Chrome. And there is the poll from Martyn on YouTube as well. Do you think the Bitcoin ETF will be approved this week? That's an interesting one. So Bloomberg is saying there's a 90% chance of it being approved. I don't want to say no because obviously they've done their research and it seems like it. So, but I'm going to say undecided now, and I'll explain why when we get to the Bitcoin section. So let's look. What was it? IMAB. IMAB. Okay, let's have a look at it. If you've just joined the show, we just spoke about Robinhood UK, and I just showed you the first glimpse of the app in the UK. And we're going to be talking about the Bitcoin ETF as well in just a second, and then I'm going to be unveiling 1K to 10K challenges. I am okay. So we were a couple cents off the target here. Actually, I'm on the Heikin candles. Let's go to some normal candles. Wow, there we go. What a week. Yeah, I mean that is target. I mean, if you look at that, if you just bring it across, we hit the target box. That's congratulations to who was it? Who was it that was TRO? So you just said I'm still fully in the trade. Can we look at IMU? Okay, you just want to have a look at it, give it my thoughts. So yeah, I mean it was these were the levels. Again, we I think we were talking about a break of trend there. The green line was there from before, so that was when we were breaking up. The lowest support level was 1.16. I think you probably entered the trade around 140. I don't remember when you bought it, but yeah, we broke out first resistance level was 184. When we broke through that, we knew the next level, based on the history of this chart, was this level here from. So I've got a bad throat today. I've got from Thursday, the 6th of July. We were about 6, 7 cents away from the target. But as you've heard me say many times, when we have these targets, you take the profits just lower below. So from the entry point of this trade, I don't know if you're up more or less. There was a sort of a 57% increase in price. Take profit. You have mentioned you haven't you're still fully in the trade, so you didn't take the profits, which is a shame because it is obviously an area where you can take profits, and then if it breaks through it, you can get back into it with a small amount of those profits, or just let it ride. And if it comes back down, which it normally does at these sort of higher risk levels to be holding it, you can re-enter. So that could be a learning point curve for UTO, or I mean, if you just like the company, then don't take. I'm not giving any advice. I'm just giving my thoughts. Another the re-entry point for me would be maybe 185. So it'll be completely sort of healthy for it to come back to 185. It'll be even healthier if it retested 180, 190, 191, which probably looks like that might occur. You don't have any bearish divergence, which is good. So you're probably looking at maybe something like might have a double top. So if it hits 261 again, you might want to take a small amount of profit. It might dip one more time, get back at 242, and then build the break up there. Take the breakout. You need to be careful of this moving average coming down. But yeah, I mean it's looking good. It's not looking as good as it was down here. I think we were talking about it around. Let me see. My average is around 132. Remember talking about first talked about 130. So when we were talking about it 130, it must have been here, and that's why we had the green line there. So it was the breakout and then slowly moving down and moved back up. So yeah, I mean, 130 is a great stop loss. I mean, you can have your stop loss at break even. I mean, worst case scenario, even though you've seen so much profit from it, you can still have your a break even point, and not lose any money on the trade. You're playing with winning money, so it's a great place for a stop loss to be. It's just under that low there. So if things do start turning south, that is sort of the line in the sand anyway for it to move back up. But the way I would do this now is, I mean, there's not a trade right now. It's not a long, it's not a short, so it's no man's land. If it comes down to 184, then it might be a buy. If it goes up to 261, then it might be selling part of the trade. But yeah, I mean, it's looking good. So congratulations this week, especially on Wednesday. The take profit level was hit from months in the making. What was the next one quickly before we go on to um, Maga Coin? Maga Coin. I haven't actually heard of that. Oh, Mana. Did you mean Mana or Maga? Can you confirm if you meant Maga or Mana? Because I don't. I know what Mana is, Decentraland, but um, I can't see a Maga Coin. Let's see how many likes we have. We're trying to break 53 likes. Let me double check. That's right. I think that's definitely the record. 63 likes. Wow. Thanks, guys. We could get 100 likes. If we get 100 likes, I'll be so happy. I will be donating $100 to Zach's charity. So if you've just joined, please do hit the like button. If you've missed the Robinhood segment, it was just, if you go back to sort of the beginning of the show, you can rewatch that and watch we talk about the UK Robinhood, which I've got my hands on, and we're just about to start talking about the Bitcoin ETF as well. 23 watching. Let's just double check. Oh, it's on Coinbase. MAGA. Why haven't I not heard about MAGA? MAGA. USD. Coinbase. MAGA. Let's have a look on market cap. Let me. Yeah, I can't find it right now. If you suggest it again later, or in the Discord, I'll have a look for that and look at that for you. We're just short on time today, so I won't be able to look at everything. The one thing I will look at is Lilium. It's a trade that a lot of people have got into this week, so it'll be great to have a look at that. Martyn's just suggested it as well. Lilium. So we look at Lilium. It was started. Hey Sensei, hi Mike, welcome. How are you, Sensei? I'm doing great, James. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks. I hope this will plan out nicely. Yeah, good luck to your role. Oh, on Lilium, I know Startup Time investor Frank Thelen was in on it. Not sure if he still is, but for sure talked about it on interviews. Interesting stuff. Jamar, if you want me to look at anything, um, it's sort of because we're like short on time and also it's a member's perk. Is if you just become a member, we can have a look at you, look at anything for you. But especially, I will be talking about my website as well, where you can jump into the Discord and ask for any chart request. So let's quickly look at Lilium before we talk about the Bitcoin ETF. So this is Lilium's chart on the Nasdaq. Let's let's do a full sort of chart analysis and how I approach the charts. So firstly, I just, for my own reference, I like to look at the market cap. So it's about $500 million. No dividend. Okay, so now I understand what sort of stock it is, or the basics. Then you sort of look, I mean, there's no point putting a line at $15 because we're so far away from it, but that eventually that is the target. There's a sort of, the main target would be $10. It's been in this downtrend for since September of 2021. Reminds me a little bit of SBCE, just looking at the chart because of the amount of downtrend and the amount of times you could have got out this stock. It was just lower highs and lower lows. You had weeks and weeks where you could have got out the stock and saved yourself going down over 90%, just like SBC. So yeah, I mean, there's no major points on this apart from that $10, $15, and then what else are you looking at? Got sort of a level at 219. Then yeah, it's this moving average. It's bouncing off. And then you put in horizontal line at the all-time lows, the next pivot low there, and then you look if there's been any more resistance and support building, and then there it is. Okay, so we've got horizontal lines. There's no major trend line there. What you'll be trading is basically these two trend lines, which is the upwards moving one and the downwards one. They'll probably start converging, and then you'll either get a breakout to the upside or the downside. Unfortunately, we don't have three touch points, so it's not officially a trend line, but we can treat it as one. So that's on the weekly. Now we can move down to something more like the daily. And just to point out, on the weekly you are sort of not in the bullish or the bearish control zone, so the RSI is not overbought or oversold. You can also see it's been treating this EMA, the 50, is it the 50 or the 200? It was one of the moving averages as resistance. I assume it's the 50-week moving average as resistance. You can see here it's the red line. We'll go into the daily, and then we can look at the trend at the moment. So yeah, we are in an upwards trend. Unfortunately, we have broke down support, so I wouldn't be surprised if this stock goes down to 70 cents. Um, that 70 cents level does, and the only reason I say that is because we've broken down from the support at $1.10, $1.09. Um, we did try to recover on Friday. It depends if we can get back above this 109 level this week. Um, but I'll draw the two sort of scenarios. Got a level there, so the box would be around there. And then, yeah, so this is the first scenario that can take place. You need to be prepared for all different scenarios, so you have your game plan. Is over the next week or two, you start coming back down to this 70 to 80 cents. That would be the next buy level for me. If this did want to turn around the trend, what it would do is sort of very quickly have a V-shaped recovery back up and get back up above the 109, 110 level this week. And then I'd imagine fairly quickly it will come back to this trend line here. And it would, if it does this week, you're looking at 127 this week. And then that's the real sort of breakout range. You break out from 123 and then you'll be back at 186 and sort of $2.19 very quickly. So if you're in the stock, I wouldn't do anything really. I wouldn't be adding more yet. I'll be waiting to add at 72 cents. But if I was going to buy and you've missed and we don't come down to here, I wouldn't buy until we break out from the trend. I'll be happier buying at 127 to take that trade to 180 rather than buying at this level here and then risk it coming back down, because it's at a level where it's not at support, it's not at buy level, that the trend is being broken. You can see this upwards trend is now being moved to the downside. If you look at the Heikin-Ashi candles, which sort of show you the trend, I'm sure they're looking worse. Let's have a look at the 3-day on the Heikin-Ashi. The trend is changing. You can see when it turns red, it stays red for a while. When it turns green, it goes up. So I do expect the stock to come down before it goes up, but we have a plan of action either way. Let's see what the percentage downside is for it. Yeah, maybe another 23%. I mean, it's a volatile stock, 500 million market cap. It's not a tiny stock, but you can see how volatile it's been. So maybe we get a bit more up and down movement until the breakouts to 186, 219. And then once you break 219, I mean, you then start looking at $5. And the real value, or where the trend line really will take you, I mean, you break 10 sort of 220, it could be a very quick journey all the way up to $10. So if you're a value investor, you really like the value proposition on Lilium, then you don't really look at the charts and you don't want to get the best price, then $1 to $10, that's a 10x long term. So it depends how you want to trade it. Okay, brilliant. That was Lilium. Um, Raymond just said Lilium will go back to 0 0.5 before it goes up. Yeah, I mean, it's a possibility. If it does break the 0.7 mark, then it'll go straight back down to 0.57. I don't think we'll see the all-time lows. There's not a significant level at 50 cents. I'd say 57 cents or 60 cents is possible. I wouldn't say we'd go below there though. Again, anything can happen. And it's not financial advice. Okay, let's get into the Bitcoin ETF news, which I think is very exciting. Okay. I wanted a crypto in my portfolio, so I bought Compound at $49. Is there a better one that I should have looked at? Not familiar with crypto stocks. Crypto stocks. Firstly, crypto isn't crypto stocks. Unfortunately, it's much less regulated than stocks. Stocks have to go through the whole SEC, and if you're in the US, crypto doesn't, and they have a duty to their shareholders. You're not buying any shares of a crypto. You're just buying a token. There's no quarterly um, earnings reports or earnings meetings. That would be for, I mean, I sometimes think that would be quite funny if we saw some of these crypto projects trying to do um, quarterly earnings. What would they say? Oh, we only had two rug pulls this quarter. We only lost this much of our customer funds. But yeah, we don't. It's very important to distinguish between a crypto and a stock. But yeah, I mean, there's plenty of different cryptos. It just depends what you're looking for, your risk tolerance. My personal favorite at the moment is XRP. Um, and I'm doing a whole 1K to 10K challenge, so you might want to look into that again. It won't be financial advice, it's just I want to share my portfolio, and I've done it before, so I want to do it again with everyone as a part of it and following it together. Um, as in following my progress, not following trade by trade. Let's have a look. Um, no problems. Sensei, if a Bitcoin ETF is approved, how much do you think the price of Bitcoin could rise over the first week of approval? Okay, let's talk about the Bitcoin ETF. Thank you, James, for getting us straight into that. Oh, okay, I can't watch the. Why can't I see that? So I had an article up, but now it wants me to sign in, which I thought I was. Okay, not to worry. We'll look at a different article. So yeah, Bitcoin ETF. Let's get rid of these. 90% chances the SEC could approve Bitcoin ETF by January the 10th. So that is by Wednesday. The US Securities and Exchange Commission might probably approve the much awaited Bitcoin ETF in January this month. James said for the Bloomberg intelligence research analyst appointed that the SEC might approve the Bitcoin ETF on or before January the 10th. There's about a nine. This is the quote, and this is why. There's about a 90% probability the SEC will approve the Bitcoin ETFs by January the 10th. So interesting. I retweeted something about it. No, I haven't actually. But essentially, there's a lot of analysts, Bloomberg's head analyst, saying that it's going to be approved this week. Do I think it's going to be approved? I'd imagine there's an 80-90% chance of it being approved. The issue is it worth taking a trade on that 80-90% certainty? Is it worth going long on Bitcoin? Because I do imagine as soon as the news comes out, Bitcoin will pump. Let's have a look at the price of Bitcoin. I mean, I certainly think it will pump when the news comes out. We've had a pump. I think the last couple months of Bitcoin's price moving higher has been because on the back of the Bitcoin ETF. So I think we've had the majority of the pump now. I'm sure we can have a sudden short squeeze or deleveraging event where we suddenly go up very quickly, as we've seen with news. So let's say Bitcoin currently is at 44,000 and the Bitcoin ETF gets approved right now. I think in a sort of a 15-minute time frame, we will move up. We might touch 50,000. So that could be in the space of 15 minutes, we could go up 15%. So or maybe it's just below that. If we hit 50,000 now, it would be about 13, just over 13% up. So about a percent a minute. Um, I do then think it will come down very quickly. I think faster than it went up. I think it would come down just because it's a sell the news event. I think the last sort of start looking at the chart here. Maybe there's a less cluttered chart. Yeah, I mean, I think the last couple months, the move up from I think 35, it has been driven up by this ETF. So I think we've had a 27% pump. a bit more at the height of it, maybe a 30% pump because of this ETF. I think we'll get that final big pump to sort of 50,000, taking us up another 13%. And then I think over that day or the next day, we could be back down at 35,000. So we could lose 30% of its value. I think it's going to be a very volatile time, and I think we can trade it. I think the best way to do it is not to be buying ahead of it. I think it's to be having a little trading account on the side to try and take advantage of it. That's why I'm launching one of my 1K to 10K challenges as a leverage trade crypto challenge, which I'll give you more information about in a bit. But what I think will happen is first 15, 20 minutes, pump up, then everyone will realize not much is going on. Nothing's really changed. Everyone's not going to suddenly be buying it straight away. All those people that took the trade on it finally got what they were looking for, and then we can suddenly very quickly come back down. So I think pump to 50,000, drop back down to 35,000, and I think that might be a great entry point for a lot of altcoins at 35,000, because when Bitcoin drops 25%, these altcoins might drop 40%. XRP might drop um, back down to under 50 cent, which would be a better entry point for that person asking earlier on. So I think it'll be interesting. I think it'll be volatile. The other interesting thing is if it doesn't get approved by Wednesday, Bitcoin's going to drop. Bitcoin's going to drop quite quickly, I think, because that's what everyone's been trading off and expecting. So again, even if the Bitcoin ETF doesn't get approved, I still think Bitcoin's going to end the week pretty down. So either way, I think Bitcoin's price by Friday is going to be probably significantly lower than it is now. Again, I might be completely wrong. There might be so much money waiting on the sidelines that we might be at 60,000 next by the time we have the show next Sunday. If the Bitcoin ETF does get approved, but I just don't think it will. And that's why I don't want to buy and hold. I want to do the trading challenge. I want to trade it. I want to have my stop losses in place and just take the risk. If I lose $1,000, I lose $1,000. But I don't think I'll be putting in. I think I'll be having stop losses. So I think worst case I'll lose $500, but best case I might make a couple $1,000. So it'll be interesting to see. It'll be interesting to trade. I'll be doing that live as soon as that happens. I'll be getting live on Discord for the members, and I'll be trading that live. So let me show you a couple of tweets that I've highlighted. $1.2 million worth of Bitcoin got sent to Satoshi Nakamoto's address. Someone sent him $1.2 million. Were they trying to burn their Bitcoin? What were they trying to do? Well, what's interesting is a new law came into place where if someone sends you $10,000 worth of crypto, you have to, and you're a US citizen, even if you're living abroad, you have to declare that to the IRS or some sort of US regulatory body. You have to disclose it. So some people are suggesting maybe they're trying to flush Satoshi out. If he's an American citizen, he will be breaking the law if he doesn't. They can start subpoenaing and all sorts of stuff. If he doesn't, it could lead to a prison time. So that's another interesting thing. That's happening at the week of the ETF being approved. So that's strange. I mean, $1.2 million is a lot of money just to do for no reason. This is a lawyer that worked in the XRP case. Someone just sent Satoshi's Genesis wallet 1.2 million in Bitcoin. Why? The only thing that makes sense is the sender is trying to flush Satoshi out. Under the new IRS laws, you have to report any receipt of crypto over 10,000, so Satoshi has to dox himself or break the law. So he then says to himself, but why almost 1.2 million? Because obviously that's um, much more than 10,000, but he also applies, so it can't be argued he failed to notice the transfer. You might miss 0.2 BTC, but 26 Bitcoin, there's no way you miss that. Or maybe a Bitcoin maxi was just being dumb and sent Bitcoin by accident. Something says possible. Satoshi has to cash out if he just gets a bunch of crypto and holds onto it, to it on whatever exchange they use and not sell. Then do they still have to report it? No, that's the law. The law has changed. So he's saying that if he is a US resident, he does have to file it. The other exciting news is Eleanor Torres. Obviously, she's a Fox Business journalist and producer that sort of reports on crypto regulations. Um, I always use her as a trusted source rather than all these random crypto accounts. This came in new following a quarterly rebalance. Grayscale has added XRP to its digital large cap fund, which seeks to provide investors with exposure to large cap coverage of the digital asset market, which is actually really exciting, and that's good to see that XRP has been included into that as well. So yeah, back to the ETF. So it's interesting. I've told you how I'm going to trade it. Not the specific numbers because obviously I have to see where Bitcoin is before that news comes out. There might be a short trade in the middle of Wednesday, just after sort of markets close, if there's no news, because I assume the price of Bitcoin will come down on Wednesday. Um, but yeah, I think either way, Bitcoin's price is going to be lower than it is today. So maybe the better trade is just to short it now. But the issue is you'll get that pump straight away if they do. So then you might get stopped out. So I think the better option is waiting until Wednesday and waiting to see what actually happens and then take a trade. And that's what I'll be doing. And if you do want to see exactly how I'm going to be doing that, I'm going to explain. I'm doing 3 new. Let's go to this camera. I'm going to be launching 3 new crypto challenges. So one will be, I think it's either going to be 1,000 to 10,000 or 2,000 to 20,000 crypto portfolio. So just like I've been doing with Martyn Coinbase, I know a lot of people missed out, and a lot of people have been messaging me on Discord on how to get involved, and if it's too late, how are they supposed to position their portfolio. We've hit 2,000 on the crypto, so we might as well call it a new challenge, 2,000 to 20,000 over the next, hopefully by the end of 2025, 2,000 to 20,000. I think that's possible. It might be much more, and we might never get there. But I think that's by the end of 2025. I think it's pretty likely that I'll be able to achieve that. So that'll be one of them. The other one will be 1,000 to 10,000, either on Robinhood or Trading 212, just stock based, which probably won't have too many trades. I mean, I'm looking at a couple of stocks I want to buy, but putting a bit of cash in monthly just to wait for a drop if that does come, and then I've got my eye on quite a few stocks I'd like to get, and then the other one will be the leverage trading crypto portfolio, 1K to 10K. Hopefully, can do that in a few months, maybe, or maybe I lose it all. But I think that'll be a nice another challenge, and what I'm going to be doing is I've got 3 new plans on my website. Um, the gold membership on my website will give you access to the Discord. So let me show you the the pricing plans, and I'll be having. Let me put this in the chat. Let me just double check what everyone's saying. Um, oh, Zach Zay, Sensei, great to see you back. Thank you, Zach Zay, for tuning in. If you have just joined, we're trying to get to 100 likes. If we can get, maybe we're too far off because I'm trying to give $100 away to our charity partner in Uganda. I do want to give something away. 71. Let's do it. Let's let's do 90. 90 likes. If we can do 90 likes before the show ends, I will give $100 away to our charity partner. If we hit 80 likes, I'll give $50 away. So let's try to get 90 likes. If not, let's really get those 9 extra likes and we can do some good. Costs you nothing, so please do hit the like button, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe. I just wanted to double check on the likes because I really do want to get as many as we can. And if you have tuned in, Robinhood UK, I explained that all at the beginning of the video. We've just talked about the Bitcoin ETF and how I'm going to trade it, and now we're just talking about the plans, which links to the the Bitcoin ETF. Satoshi's true identity will never be revealed. Yeah, I think so. Maybe one day. Maybe that will be the event that brings Bitcoin back down to 7,000 and we can all buy it up. Would an institution such as BlackRock already have accumulated the Bitcoin and not buy in at the inflated price after the approval? Why would they pay for the retail profit? So I would be careful too. Yeah, that is true, Tyrol. They've probably bought up what they wanted. They probably bought it when it was at 15, 20,000. JP Rothschild, I've got a question for you. Bitcoin told me there's a company called Zim Integration Shipping. You're taking off like a bat. Or how can you do a deep analysis on the alarm for me for the full year? JP Rothschild, unfortunately, it's members only that can do request. I'm not sure exactly which one you want me to have a look at, but also if you join the Discord, I can do a chart request for you there as well. And don't forget Virgin Galactic. Yes, remind me in 15 minutes if I forget. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing is let me give you the link to my website. There's going to be a 50% discount code, so when you see the price, don't suddenly be like, oh my God. I'd probably do the same if I saw it, but that's my website. Oh, why is that not coming up as a link? Why is that not showing up as a link? That's strange. Don't know if that's just on my computer or on everyone's computer. So confused. Anyway, www.sensei-crypto.com. And then this is what it will take you to. So again, obviously not financial advice. Sensei Crypto invites you to explore his pursuit of trading goals and strategies he employs to potentially grow $1,000 investment to $10,000 in 3 separate ways. So hopefully that by the end of 2025, it's probably going to be a 2,000 to 20,000. So that's 20,000. Then another 10,000 from trading, 30,000, and then another 10,000, 40,000 from 4,000 is hopefully what we're trying to do by the end of 2025. Join us for real-time Q&A, one-on-one support, and a thriving Discord community. So I'll be having an app coming out for the VIP members. There's going to be obviously the Discord, which we're going to be upgrading, and then the live. So if you are already a member, please drop me a message and I'll automatically upgrade you. If Discord kicks you off the membership, do let me know because when I be adding the new members in tonight and tomorrow, on the new Discord, the original members might be kicked off. Just drop me a message. I'll confirm you're still a member, and we can upgrade you to the new Discord. And obviously, we have the live, so it'll be a Q&A, a monthly live trading sessions, and then one-on-one calls. So when you go to the plans and pricing, the discount code for the 50% off is 2024. So it's the new year, new course, a new subscription. So 3 different memberships. Bronze membership. If you just don't think you have £25, £25 or £24 to do the gold membership, or £50 to do the VIP, the bronze is great. You get educational content. You support me and the show. I'll be doing some videos, early access to that. You'll be getting a newsletter which sort of gives you my thoughts, some trades, all that sort of stuff. You get that in the newsletter. You'll get news updates, and you'll have limited access to the Discord. The gold membership I think is great. You get all the obviously the bronze perks. You get full. I see JP Rothschild. If you did, what's the stock you want us to look at? Maybe we'll have time for it, JP Rothschild. Just give me the ticker. Gold membership. So you have the full Discord access. You'll see everything. You'll have all the buy and sell alerts. So everything I'll be buying and selling, you'll be getting the alerts for that. You have my full crypto portfolio. Everything I'm going to be buying and selling. You have access to what I hold, my whole portfolio, my whole stock portfolio. You have the live Q&A. Any chart request, you send me anything, I'll do a chart as soon as possible. Probably you send me the request, I'll probably do it in 10 minutes. Trade setup. So some amazing trades we've had on the Discord this year. So a Coinbase trade that's 400% up. Bitcoin, we've been trading great. I mean, there's all sorts. Hopefully the current members can let you know the success of the trades we've been having. all messages answered, and then you can book. That's actually an hour. It should say an hour call. So one-on-one, anyone who gets that, £25 a month. I mean, just that 1 hour call. If you try to get an hour of any tuition, it's £20. So just by using that one perk, the free 1 hour call, you book it in. You go onto the book online here. Once you become a member, you can. I mean, if you just want to book a 1 hour, you can do that. It's £34.99, but obviously no point doing that. Just get the plan, and you can do it that way. You press book now. It will know if you've got a plan, and then you can just click on a day, choose a slot, and then we can do it on Discord, Zoom, whatever's best for you. Preferably Discord, but if it's something else, that's fine. Book a 1 hour slot, and we can talk about whatever you like. Chart requests, my strategies on what I'm doing, and then you've got the VIP membership. Again, that's £50 right now for the first. I think the code is for the first 2 months. So if you see if you've got a lot of value, then you can continue. If not, you can cancel at any time. So you get all the bronze and gold perks. You get unlimited one-on-one calls, so you can book 10, or let's be more realistic. You want to book 5 1 hour slots, 5 times 20. You've already made that's £200. So that just five booking that in, you make the money back, especially if it's a £50 right now. Unlimited one-on-one calls. You can do that weekly, so we can keep on top of your trading goals and all that sort of stuff. You can book those one-on-one calls. Some of the secret wealth creation methods I do in the background, we can talk about them again on the one-on-one calls. Or one-on-one, you'll have full access to my sort of leverage trading account. So that would be me doing the trades um, on Wednesday, and this Friday I'll be sharing that with the VIP members. I might give a little sneak peek to the gold members as well. We'll see how many VIP members we have by that time. But yeah, going forward, you have access to the whole leverage account. You have the app access when that comes out. And again, if you enjoy the show, if you can, you're supporting me, and you're also supporting our charity partners. As you can see, I always try and give back to our charity partner in Uganda and other charities. I've made £0 from since I started doing this. Most of the money goes to charity partners, or just keeping the website live and all that sort of stuff. Getting all this equipment, doing these live shows for you guys. So maybe one day I'll start making money from it, and when I do, I'll be sure that I'll be giving it back to the community, doing as much as I can, charity partners. So yeah, that's the new membership. I'm going to be right on top of all of this, so it'll be great to see if anyone does sign up. You do know the 2024 is the discount code, 50% off. Let's see, might run until next week. So let's say you want to select the gold membership, you click on that, enter the coupon code 2024. Should give you the terms. So here we go. So it gives you the 50% off. Today you pay £24.99. Your next payment is £24.99. So the first 2 months are 50% off. And then if you've got the value out of it, you want to keep it, then it goes to £49.99. So that's the new website. That's the new challenges. I'm very excited, and I hope a lot of you do join me. If you've ever been on the sidelines, that this would be a great point for you guys to jump in. It's a fresh start. It's the new 2K to 10K, 1K to 10K, and another 1K to 10K for the VIP members. So I look forward to seeing a few more people on the Discord, and look forward to welcoming the new members. It'll be great. It'll be a great year, and I look forward to doing all the challenges with you guys. We're going to have a quick look at SBCE before we finish this show, because someone asked for it. Oh, Sam. Hey, Sensei. How's it going? It's going well. Thank you for joining in, Sam. And I also really want to hit 80 likes to do that $50 to Uganda. Let's see what we're on. 79 likes. One more like, and we're giving $50 to Uganda. 11 more likes, and we're giving $100. So please do hit the like button if you've joined. So we talked about the Robinhood UK. You've skipped to the beginning of the video. Watch that. Everything I know about it, all the extra questions I asked about the ISA, everything. Then we talked about the ETF. I'm going to trade that. You've just seen me explain what the new 1K to 10K challenge is. So that's exciting. And now we're just going to quickly look at SBC before we finish the show. 79 likes. If we get 90 likes, we're going to give $100 away to our charity partner. Is Zach here today? I haven't seen him. I think the time zone is really bad for him this time of show. Anyway, SBC monthly chart. It closed its monthly chart in December. Unfortunately, it was below that resistance. So this is the monthly candles. We closed below the 246 on the month in December, which is disappointing because that was the level. Let's go to the weekly chart. We couldn't get past this. Oh, didn't want to get rid of that. We couldn't get past this. Let me try and extend this. We couldn't get past this resistance level, and now we've reacted and come back down. I wonder if the weekly in the Heikin-Ashi candles, yeah, we just printed the first red candle. Again, Heikin-Ashi candles, if you've never seen them before, it just sort of really shows you the trend. It works by like averaging the candles. I forgot what the exact formula is, but you can see red, when it turns red, it sort of stays red for a while. You might have a little false candle and then it continues red. One green candle and then you're sort of going up, one red candle, then you have a few red candles to follow. So unfortunately, we were in a green streak on the Heikin-Ashis and now we've just printed our first red candle. Does that mean downside is guaranteed? No. Does it mean it's more likely? No, but you have to use that along with other indicators. Let's go back to normal candle. We broke support. We retested the sort of turned it into resistance, and now we're turning the next level into resistance. So really not brilliant. What's this trend line? Yeah, it's not looking good. Unfortunately, the only oh, I mean, it looks fine now until you break this level here. Let me show you exactly what that level is. Let me create it as a box. Just here, this is where this moving average is and where this trend line is. I think if you break through 224, 180 is back in the cards. If it's not going to go all the way back to 180, $2. So again, no trade. If anything, a short with a stop loss at 238. Is this trend line breaking as well? But I wouldn't. It's really hard actually. The way it's trading right now. I mean, I would just keep an eye. I mean, this is the area here. This is where all the support is. 224. Just remember 224, 220. You break that, you're coming back down to below $2. That's all I can say right now. You want to hold 220. You want to retest 220 and then move back up. If you break 220, back down to $2, and then that's your next entry. You break $2 and you're back down to 184. It looks like we are trending downwards right now, but then you're at this last level of support before $2. So remember, 220, 222, 225. You want to see it stay above that. You don't want to see it break 220. Ideally, you just come back down to 226 and you move up, but stop loss maybe under 220. If you're in a long. Anyway, that's SBC. We're not going to focus on that too much today. We got the take profits at the 271. We showed you exactly where the support and resistance was, and it's trading exactly like that. Again, as long as we don't break below 184, we're still on this uptrend. With the edges at 150 are still great, but we're just looking a bit more short term. Let's see how many likes we got. I don't want to end the stream until we get at least 80 likes. 79 likes. Oh my god, there it is. 86 likes. We could do the $100. 4 more likes. For 27 watch. I don't know how we did it. I hope someone's just liking with all their accounts. I mean, if you got another account, like it. 90 likes, and we will give $100 away to our charity partner in Uganda. So that's really impressive. Thanks, guys. We'll definitely keep it live. I think we can do it. Congrats on the likes, Sensei. Thank you, Martyn. 81 likes. Thanks, Stephen. Martin Lucas must see video um, at Spaceport America. Okay, amazing. There's the link for that. I have a video of Paris Hilton flying to Mexico. I'll show it tomorrow. That is exciting news. So that might be what keeps SBC above that two. We need some news to keep it above that 225, and that might be it. That's amazing. Um, yeah, exactly. It can perfectly go up or perfectly down. It's not at a tradable position. 150, we knew low risk, probably going to go up. 225 for 22 support levels. I mean, as long as it holds 225, we're fine. If it holds 225, it's still the uptrend. It's if we break below, then that's when the issue comes. Hit the like, do it now. Yeah, let's hit the like. I mean, if we get 100 likes, that'd be amazing. How many likes do we have now? 87. Come on, let's get the likes. Let's do it. I think I'm just waiting for the likes now. I think the show's basically come to close. I'm just trying to figure out why my link doesn't work. Try it again. Why is it not showing up as a link? Don't understand. I don't know if Martin, you put the link here, it works. If you put in www.sensei-crypto.com, I don't know if the rules on YouTube have changed. Yeah, 87 likes. We're nearly there. I'm waiting till 90 so we can give $100 away. Um, let's see if we've got anyone joining. 87 likes. Let's check that again. Still 87. 3 likes. Oh, there it is. Okay, amazing. Okay, so Martin's given you the link. So you can click on that. Try and take advantage of this before it ends. So this is the coupon code. It's very easy. 2024. Go over to the website. You'll see the pricing plans. Obviously, this is the best value because you can book as many one-on-one calls as you like. I'm sure the most popular will probably be the gold membership. So that's $24.99 for 2 months. So just try it out, see how you like it. We're starting the new 1K to 10K challenges, 2K to 20K as well. So follow me along on that, see what I'm doing with my trades. You'll have full access to my portfolio, live Q&As, 1 hour a month bookable. I think that's plenty. I mean, it's just if that person wants sort of help reviewing the portfolio week, seeing new charts, trying to learn how to trade, that's when the VIP membership really shows itself. But if you just wanted a few chart requests on a video call, or you want to see how I do it, chart requests on messages, the gold membership's the brilliant for that. And then you get all the buy alerts. So I'll send a notification out to all the members for the gold and VIP where I've just bought this crypto at this price. This is the altcoin I've discovered. This might do it to a 10x. This is the news I've just seen. This coin might do well. Um, so I'd love to see someone also join this. A new couple members would be great. So you've just got given the link. Use the link. Use the code 2024 as well. That secures you the 50%, and then we can do more giving away to the community, giving away to the charities, doing more live shows. It just helps support that. And obviously, I'm giving so much of my time away as well doing this. So it'll be great for you guys to join that if you've ever considered doing it. If you ever wanted to see what it's all about, today is probably the best day to join because you're fresh. We're starting with I'm starting new portfolios. So it'd really be the best way. Can you have a quick look at Crow? Yes, of course, James. I think James is already a member of my Discord as well, so thank you so much for your support, James. You'll see a lot more coming this month. And thank you for all the current members of my Discord. So CRO, Should we have a look at it on KuCoin? Oh yeah, it's coming back down. Yeah, I mean, we saw it was a little bit overextended, had the double top. I mean, it depends if you're looking at short term, long term. I mean, long term in the bull run, you can probably. Oh, what just happened there? You could probably seeing it going back up to maybe coming back to that $1 mark. So that's a 10x away. If you want to 20x it instead of 10xing it, then I think we might get back down to 0.05 levels. If not, 0.06. There's not a trade to be taken at the moment. We've sort of broken down, and we're probably going to go sideways and down for a while, unless Bitcoin ETF takes everything to the moon. So it depends. You might want to be half in, half out. Just have a little bit of cash on the side that you write on the cash. You put it in a either it's cash and you put it to the side, or it's a little savings pot in your bank where you go CRO money. If CRO ever hits 0.06, that's the only time I'm going to buy it. And you just be disciplined like that. If you don't hit it, that's fine. You've got some money already in. If you do, then great. So right now it's no man's land. So I wouldn't be. I mean, it looks like it's probably going to come a, a bit further down, maybe to 0.07. There's no clear indication that's going to come all the way down to 0.05, but it's not breaking out either. So if you get back above 0.09, back above that sort of 1 cent, then you can quite easily go to 15 cent. Sorry, 10 cent. Then you can go back to 15 cent. Um, yeah, nothing too amazing to report back. Just that you've sort of hit resistance and you're coming back down slowly. Let's have a double check on the likes. Still 87 likes. I'm gonna have to put a timer down. We are way over time. Let's do a 3-minute timer. I'm sure we can do it. If not, I'll just donate some sort of money to Zach, as we do monthly. How do I? Okay, here we go. There we go. 3-minute timer. 87 likes at the moment. I'm sure we can get 90 likes. If you haven't liked already, it just takes. You don't have to spend any money. You just have to click a button. And what I'm trying to do is get to 90 likes in the next 3 minutes, so I can give $100 to charity, to our partner, Development Alert Uganda, who does help with the building wells, education. So it's going to a really great cause. If we can, all you have to do is just smash the like button. It's this page. I don't think we've got anyone. I haven't got an alert for anyone joining. If you have already joined, just send me a message and we can celebrate that. Again, 50% off currently. Gold membership, VIP membership, they're both 50% off. Bronze membership as well. I mean, if you just don't really care that much and you just want to support me, support the show, um, get the newsletter and get access to Discord, at least be part of the conversation, get early access to news, YouTube videos, then do choose the bronze membership. I just think these are really high value memberships. So I'd love to, when this stream ends, be welcoming you a lot in and sending you guys a message on Discord and getting you started on the journey. So I'd love for you guys to just the link is just below. Martyn has dropped it in sensei-crypto.com. If you ever thought about it, it's the best time to do it. So please do join me and join all the other members. Let's go back to the comments. You've got 1 minute and 20 seconds. Just hit the like button, or share this and get someone to hit the like button. You'll be doing a great deed. Tyrell, what would you say about where the IDAI? What would you say about IDAI where it stands now? It has kind of lots of sideways action, less volatile and less shorter than it used to. So I'm kind of puzzled where I might go next. Unfortunately, we've run out of time to do that. Again, Tyrell, I'm not sure if you're a member or not already. of my Discord, just drop me a message in Discord. I'm sure I can do it for you. Again, or we can always have a look at it next week. But thank you for your support and thanks for all the suggestions today. 37 seconds. Can we do it? 89. One like. 30 seconds. One like. 30 seconds. One like. Zach will be so happy. He's always so grateful when we do things for him. It'll be a great surprise tomorrow when he joins the show. We just need one like, and we're donating $100. 15 seconds. We can do it. We have to do it. I don't know if I can live with myself if for one like I don't donate 100. Come on, we can do it. 5 seconds, and I'm going to refresh. 3, 2, 1. That's the timer. Okay, I'm going to give it a second, and then I'm going to refresh. Let's see if we've done it. Let's see. 3, 2, 1. Drum roll, please. Let's have a look. We've done it. There it is. Amazing. We have done it. $100 going to Uganda, 91 likes. Thanks, guys. Zach is going to be very happy about that. We don't bother your likes in the internet about BTC mug. Are you talking about this mug? This is a Sensei Crypto Martyn Lucas special edition mug. Or are you talking about my coffee mug? Because I have no idea what you're on about. The likes actually mean a lot. The likes is we're giving away $100 for likes. I mean, no one really does that, so I'm not sure what you're talking about. Maybe English isn't your first language, which just try and use Google Translate and maybe would make a bit more sense. James W7, yes, great work, Tiro, it worked. It's amazing, we did it. I'm kind of annoyed. I kind of want 100 likes because that looks much better than 91. I can't ask for too much. Maybe we'll get 100 likes by the end of the week when the people rewatch to look at the Robinhood UK. Let's get rid of the timer. We did what we wanted to do. So that's amazing. Thank you all for joining. What an episode it's been. It was great to be back. I was off Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve. I hope you can forgive me. I'm sure you can understand why. I don't know how many people would have joined the show anyway on those days. But yeah, we answered the questions. Robinhood UK, first look versus reality, expectation versus reality. Expectation was here, reality was unfortunately sort of down here, but nevertheless happy to have Robinhood here. Bitcoin ETF approval is going to go something like up and straight back down, I think. And if it doesn't come, then it's probably just going to go down. New 1k to 10k challenges. Got the new subscription plans, gold membership, VIP membership. Again, if you've ever considered, just do it today. Just click on the link now. It's just a few above. 50% off. Use the code 2024, and that'll be for the first 2 months. See if you like it. Book those one-on-one calls. I look forward to meeting a lot of you and discussing portfolios, money-making methods, and how I trade, and I'm teaching you a lot of educational content, so I look forward to that. That's sensei-crypto.com. Have a look at that. Let me give you the Discord link as well. No, I'll do that later. But anyway, was there anything else to look at? We're not going to look at altcoins just because Bitcoin is sort of very important this week. There's no need to look into altcoins. We can look into that next week. Anything else I want to show you? No, that's about it. Let's see how many likes we got again. Did we get 100 likes? Thank you for the show, much appreciated. Thank you, James. Yes, I'll see you soon, TRL. Thank you for joining. 91 likes, that's our record. Thank you for everyone who joined. Still 25 watching, which is brilliant. Thank you all for watching. Drop a comment if you're watching this later on. I'm excited for the week, so am I to your role. I'm excited to do some trading again, getting back into trading. Thank you all for joining. It was great to be back. What a show. Ran over 25 minutes, but I loved it. Until next time, take care of yourselves. Take care of your money, your crypto, your stocks, yourselves and each other. Bye bye.